Next matchup. This is the Sunday night football matchup. The Vikings versus the Seahawks. Now, we got a little something special associated with this matchup, so I'll go with you, Calvin. What do you got for the Vikings Seahawks?
Well, I'll just start by positively talking about my one of my favorite wide receivers from this past class, Justin Jefferson, who was really just fantastic for LSU last year, obviously, and he is showing that on the – I think he has the most receiving yards of any rookie wide receiver right now. If I'm getting my facts straight there, I need to double check that. But I know this. He's been a beast. He has caught 16 of his 20 targets, and a lot of them are contested. He was really good at that down here in Louisiana as well, too. He has been very good. But Justin Jefferson's big day, big performances has not led to the Vikings opening up their offense. I know this Seattle Seahawks defense on paper looks like they're a good matchup. But don't forget to go back and look at who they played. They played against Matt Ryan, who did really well against them. They played against Cam Newton, who was capital letters Cam Newton again. They played against Dak Prescott, who threw the ball 57 times against them. And last week, right back down to earth, played against the Miami Dolphins and Ryan Fitzpatrick. He threw for 300 yards, but because he threw the ball 47 times. That's not happening with Minnesota. Kirk Cousins has yet to throw the ball over 27 times in a single game, and that's with them being 1-3 and getting blown off the field multiple times. They still will not open up this offense. There's no way they do. There's no chance Kirk Cousins is a top 12 quarterback.
Welcome to the Makeup Challenge for week number 6. This is a week 5 bet that will be paid out on week 6. And yes, Kirk Cousins will be a top 10 quarterback this week. Now, I'm not saying they open this offense up, but I'm saying you look at what Kirk Cousins has done. You look at these matchups that have gone on. Obviously, Kirk Cousins is my focal point in this matchup. Yes, Fitzpatrick, if he could have got a couple touchdowns, they settled for field goals against this team. You put those couple touchdowns instead of field goals, and you're looking at Fitzpatrick as a top quarterback from last week. Legitimately, I'm just going to try and pull up some numbers here. Player, top performer stats. Let's go quarterbacks. Let's go week 4. Where is Fitzpatrick on here? He's not as high as he should be. I know that for a fact. But, we got to go quarterbacks. I got all players here. I'm just pulling up some numbers here just to kind of try and defend myself somewhat. Where are you? Okay, Ryan Fitzpatrick finished approximately quarterback 17 last week without throwing for a touchdown. And throwing for 2 interceptions along the way. You don't think Kirk Cousins can throw for 300 plus yards and a couple touchdowns and get himself into top 12, top 10 position in a bye week in a week in which Matt Stafford and Aaron Rodgers are not playing? You, my friend, are going to be wearing your daughter's makeup next week. And I can't wait to see that purple blush, eyeshadow, whatever you want to call it, on your eyes in Viking purple, man. All I got to say is Skol, Kirk Cousins. I think he throws for 350. I think Jefferson goes over 125. I think Adam Thielen goes over 125 yards. I think Dalvin Cook adds in another 60 yards receiving somehow, some way. I know there's going to be 2, maybe 3 touchdowns against the Seahawks. Preston Williams, Devontae Parker are not Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. They're not. Heck, I think even Irv Smith catches a touchdown this week. That's how bold I'm going on this one. Kirk Cousins, easily top 12 quarterback. Book it.
How many times would the Vikings have to play the Seahawks for Kirk Cousins to throw the ball as many times as Ryan Fitzpatrick threw last week?
Probably twice. But that's not the point. The point is he's thrown for 25, 26, 27, 22. He's averaging between 16 and 19 completions per game. He's thrown for 259. Well, let's forget week 2 against the Colts because that was bad. That was a bad week. I'm going to take that one right out of there. But 259, 251, 260. He threw in week 3, even with only 16 completions on 250 yards, he threw for 3 touchdowns. That's enough to get you into top 10 quarterback rankings. So if I go back onto my little cheat sheet here I got going, and I'm just using one of my leagues here for a reference point, and who knows. I'm going to pull up here week 3, which was probably not the best week because you had Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes go absolutely off. But Kirk Cousins, with that performance of 250 yards, was the quarterback 12.
It's right there.
It's right there. I think we got ourselves a good bet. I do see this possibly going either way because the top 12 performance is it's ballsy. It's ballsy here, but I think it's well within reach, and I'm booking it right now for the makeup challenge.
So are we saying top 10 or top 12?
Oh, we're going top 12. I'm taking all the points I can get here on this one.
All right.
But add in the fact that Aaron Rodgers was number 6 that week, that moves him up to number 11. Just saying.
I like it. Here's what I like the most about this bet. I like that this bet that my side does not rely on Kirk Cousins. I just like that I don't have to cheer for or think about or count on Kirk Cousins doing anything.
Actually, all you got to count for is Kirk Cousins to be Kirk Cousins.
That's exactly. Yeah.
But I'm not going to worry about that.